You have my thanks, darling.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're... Hey, look, it's dancing heads. Yep, 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 yep. On the plus side, like, okay, we got a bunch of equipment. We also got a flying bow. We also got
Uncle Erdnot has a present for you.
So, yeah, it's not as.
Today is fine day in California. Huh? True.
One, two, 1, 2. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Windows Update have disabled the microphone again on my OBS. That's typical. But anyway, hello everybody. I'm here and I'm back. It is day 5 of the Mass Effect Marathon. I'm basically spending the entire month of November to beat the entire Mass Effect trilogy. Every of the game is modified. And what I was trying to say, yesterday you beat the Mass Effect 1. We were playing as Infiltrator on veteran difficulty. Today I'm gonna start as much of Mass Effect 2 as I possibly can. From other information, while the marathon is going on, I am also supporting the StackUp.org fundraiser. It's a fundraiser that supports military veterans and military personnel currently deployed, and also provides a mental support for veterans that are thinking about sadly committing suicide. So it's a suicide prevention. All the information about it for people on Twitch is gonna be pretty much either in the chat, up above in the chat, or in the same location where you guys can subscribe to me. Actually, the place where you guys can subscribe to me is this exactly the place where you guys can support the fundraiser. And up above the chat, you guys can get more information about the foundation, about the fundraiser. I mean, it depends. I don't know if mobile phones can actually see that. I don't know if mobile apps can see all of that. I honestly have no idea. But anyway, guys, it's time for me to get into the in-game screen and start Mass Effect 2. The command for the Mass Effect 2 or the link for the mod list is going to be either in video description, because I'm pretty sure this is going to go on YouTube. So, yeah. Let's go. Hey Gildas, hey Disabler, you guys are doing well, and to see you guys here. We're gonna see how it's all gonna work. Because yesterday I was really tired, but thankfully I managed to get some Z's. I couldn't get a nap after the stream yesterday, which sucked. I just couldn't fall asleep at all. But I actually managed to catch some Z's. Actually managed to catch some Z's like during the night. I slept like a baby. Alright, so OBS. Waiting for OBS to start capturing because I know I set up the OBS properly for this. There we go. For some reason it always takes a little while for the for OBS to start capturing Mass Effect 2. Don't get that. Import Mass Effect 1. We have level 60 Infiltrator right here. Combat difficulty, like I said, I'm gonna go Veteran. Auto level up disabled. Subtitles on. Squad power usage disabled because 90% of the abilities of our squad mates is purely offensive. And I'm gonna keep the autosaves because autosaves are not bad. I'm still gonna save by myself like a crazy person. So okay, let's see. Samantha Shepard, rank level 60. Nether specialization is Infiltrator, psychological profile full Paragon. Status of Rex, he survived. Missing action, that bitch. Council history, sadly have survived. In council seat, not Ambassador Dina, fuck that guy. Captain Anderson. Because the thing about it, in this game, there's a lot of like actual cutscenes in comparison to Mass Effect 1. So I'm gonna stay quiet. Of course,
Shepard did
most of them.
everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
But they're sending her to fight Geth. Geth! We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
And it's up to us to stop them.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow her. She's a hero, a bloody icon. But she's just one woman. If we lose Shepard, humanity might well follow.
Then see to it that we don't lose her.
Disengaging FTL drives. Emission sinks active. Board is green. We are running silent.
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The Terminus system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Cruiser is changing course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be. Stealth systems are engaged. There's no way a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down. Multiple hull breaches. Weapons offline. Somebody get that fire out.
Distress beacon is ready for launch. Will the Alliance get here in time?
They better.
The Alliance won't abandon us. We just need to hold on. Get everyone onto the escape shuttles.
Oh wait, it's Mass Effect 2. Are you sure about that, Shepard?
Won't abandon ship. I'm not leaving either. I need you to get the crew onto the evac shuttles. I'll take care of Joker. Commander! Caden, go! Now. Aye, aye. Everybody in! Go! Go! Go!
Alright, let's go ahead and find Joker.
Mayday! This is SSB Normandy! We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy.
According to OBS, this is a lot of sound. Hold up. I'm gonna change that because that seems to be a little bit too loud. I think dialogue volume can stay, but let's lower the music to 40. I can see how the OBS is reading it. If the sound goes above green on the game, it's not good. Like, my voice needs to be more audible than the video game, but the video game also needs to be perfectly audible. Finding the good sound balance is always difficult when it comes to streaming. Sometimes I'm gonna have to change the sound options like several times during the playthrough. Just because some of the sounds are not gonna be loud enough and some of them are gonna be way too loud. Like, if there's one thing that's important in the cutscenes like this, it's the dialogues. Dialogue needs to be audible enough.
I can still save her!
The Normandy's lost. Going down with the ship won't change that.
Yeah, okay. Help me up. They're coming around for another attack.
I think it's the cutscenes that are being that loud.
Commander! Shepard!
Well, that's it, guys. Thank you guys for watching Mass Effect 2 playthrough. Have a good one. Mass Effect Genesis is an interactive comic that summarizes the events of Mass Effect 1. Okay, I'm actually wondering if... do you want to review the story? I mean, technically speaking, I already have reviewed it. No, I'm not gonna go for Genesis, because Genesis is basically like the comic that everybody can just read everywhere, and we already have reviewed the story of Mass Effect 1 before even the main cutscene have started, so no thank you.
Commander Shepard has been recovered. The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Hey Crunch, how you doing? Hey, look at that. The Mass Effect 2 actually not screwed up my Shepard. He's actually looking pretty alright. I think it even reduced the size of the chin. Anyway, I'm just gonna go with this. I'm gonna accept that. Like I said, I'm gonna play as Infiltrator because I just want to use the sniper rifles for this trilogy playthrough. So I'm gonna select that, and I can pick a bonus power. Reeve is pretty good. I like Reeve. Reeve is broken. Reeve is absolutely broken. Energy Drain would be good, also, because it's an Infiltrator, and it reminds me of Mass Effect 3. The Mass Effect 3 Infiltrator trick. Invisibility, Energy Drain, Blast. Could I barely get breakfast just for streaming? Thank you very much, appreciate it. Reeve, on the other hand, can hold the enemy in place. Leave is broken in this game. Also, it would be a good thing against berries, but I think I'm gonna take Energy Drain because I'm pretty much a full tech character, and yeah, I kind of want an Energy Drain. I'm gonna pick it up. What is Reeve? Reeve basically drains the HP from the enemies, but it also has the fact that if you cast it on enemies or more than one enemy, the Reeve basically stuns enemy for a couple of seconds, leaves them vulnerable, absolutely vulnerable to damage. So not only you're dealing hella DPS with your weapon and the skill, and you stun the enemy and you drain their health. This thing is broken. Love it. I played it on the Adept and it was my most used ability, but because it's an Infiltrator, she deals with tech stuff, so I'm gonna take Energy Drain instead. Also, with Energy Drain, I will be able to restore my shields, so it's like kind of the same thing. Samantha, Spacer, Soul Survivor, Infiltrator, Energy Drain, accept.
Something's wrong.
She's reacting to outside stimuli.
Just for charity? Yes, thank you. Appreciate it.
Surroundings. Oh my God, Miranda. I think she's waking up.
Damn it, Watson. She's not ready yet. Give her the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing. Brain activity is off the charts. Stats pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range.
Mother Miranda.
We almost lost her.
I told you your estimates were off. Run the numbers again.
Wake up, Commander. Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack. Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get moving. This facility is under attack. There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry! Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't have time to wait around, Shepard. Grab your weapon and
Pistol
armor.
doesn't have a thermal clip.
Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
Door's locked, okay. Can I level up? Oh, yes I can. Only level 5. I thought that with the new game plus I'm getting a higher level. It's probably normal. Gonna have to go for the disruptor armor. Gonna have to go for the cloak. When it comes to the other abilities, I'm gonna have to pick. Because I think getting Incinerate would be very, very good. Not really sure about the cryogenic ammo. Because my weapons are gonna deal enough damage as it is.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding them. Look out!
And also those abilities, hold up. Let's like remove all of that shit. and move the energy drain to number 1. Tactical cloak, possibly number 2. Not even that. We're gonna just manipulate with that. Ammunition is gonna go as a number 5 ability because it's a passive.
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
Crunch with $25 to support StackUp.org. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And people who are getting support from StackUp.org are also going to appreciate it.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your... Nice work, Shepard. Coast is clear.
We're $25 short before the next goal. Basically, every single time we reach a goal, I'm raising the stacks up to $50. The charity lasts the entire month, and I really want to see how much we can actually generate.
Here come the mechs.
Yeah, I need to change the weapon.
The grenade launcher.
They've seen us.
Yay!
Take the elevator down 1 floor. Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
In over 2 years, cause layoff. Yeah, it's understandable.
Head to the next room.
You have said yesterday about those layoff stuff. Layoff sucks. Layoff sucks. They always do. I can kill it without a grenade launcher? I mean, yeah, sure, but I don't even know if I'm gonna keep that grenade launcher with me. That's the thing.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there are signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved from simple organic reconstruction of the subject.
Because I have a mod that changes the weaponry that classes can use. So for example, it's not guaranteed that my Shepherd is gonna have it's not guaranteed that my Shepherd is gonna have the grenade launcher at all times. Because for example, my Adept don't have the grenade launcher. I think engineers don't have the grenade launcher.
Log update. The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't
You're
know
a veteran as well? Nice.
Maybe
I hope your country is appreciating your sacrifice.
more in my direction once in a while.
I really do hope.
Log update.
Okay, we just heard that.
Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget.
Okay, so already been through here. Let's go this way.
Maybe it's better not to know.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna use a heavy weapon eventually. I just don't know when. Shepherd.
Warning, hostile force using non-standard ammunition.
Log update. I can't
He just looked at that road and it's like, ah shit, I'm fucked.
She should be ecstatic at all the progress we've made. But she's still the same old.
Yeah, veterans definitely need support, especially the ones who are suffering with the PTSD. Oh god.
On target. Got him. Get over here.
It's Jacob.
Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor. I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it! Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around. I'll fill you in, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
Just for questions? Okay, lead the way.
It's your station,
I don't
Jacob.
really want to
I'll
talk to
follow
him.
you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
No, Jacob, I just want you to disappear.
They're falling back. Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I need some answers.
Sure. What do you want to know?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me. How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin. But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean, cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were. You're still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
What can you tell me about the project? Were there other test subjects?
Project Lazarus only had one subject. The whole point was to bring you back. Just you. Even that was a challenge. 2 years. All the top scientists. The best technology money could buy.
According to participating without his loyalty mission, I mean, his loyalty mission is alright. It's okay. But I don't really believe that this one mission makes him, like, you know, worth it. In my opinion, it doesn't make it worth it whatsoever.
Do you know anything about this attack? Who's behind it, what they're after?
Damned if I know. I was getting ready for some shut-eye, then bam! Bunch of explosions. Next thing I know, every damn mech in the place starts shooting at us. I'm guessing it had to be an inside job. You'd need top security access to hack all the mechs.
The last thing I remember is the Normandy blowing up. Did anyone else make it?
Just about everybody survived. A few servicemen from the lower decks didn't get out. Navigator Presley was killed by an explosion. But everyone else, including the non-Alliance crew, the Asari, Liara, and the Quarian, they all made it out alive.
Do you know what any of them are doing now?
I don't know, Commander. It's been 2 years. They've moved on. Left the Alliance. Could be anywhere.
They were my team. If they knew I was alive, they'd come back.
Maybe you can track them
If
down
they
after we get off
knew.
the station. If we get off the station.
Do anyone know anything about Jacob? Nah. Let's ask about
When I
Miranda.
first woke up, someone named Miranda was talking to me over the radio. We lost contact just before I ran into you.
Miranda Lawson is the station's ranking officer. She led the Lazarus team. It was her job to bring you back to life, no matter what. Should have guessed she'd try to save you. She's not about to give up on you now. You said you lost contact. Could you tell what was happening?
There was some gunfire and an explosion right before I lost her.
She knows how to take care of herself. But I hope she's okay.
What's the quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if we...
Check. Anyone on this frequency? Anybody still alive out there? Hello?
Wilson, this is Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in D-Wing.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get her out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
I think I remember a Wilson checking on me one time when I woke up.
That's him. He's the chief medical tech. Answers directly to Miranda. Come on. The service tunnels are this way.
Hey, Heathen. Thanks for the wishes. Appreciate that.
Trouble coming.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Wilson, find us another...
Oh, God. They found me. Help.
Wilson, where
Let's.
are you?
How about we are not gonna help him?
They're out of control.
How about we are just gonna let him
Up
die?
those stairs, Shepard.
Physical reconstruction of subject is complete, but we still need to evaluate all mental and neurological functions. Our orders were clear. Make Commander Shepard who she was before the explosion. The same mind, the same morals, the same personality. If we alter her identity in any way, if she's somehow not the woman she used to be, the Lazarus Project will have failed. I refuse to let
Alright, let's go.
Shepard, down here!
Nah, you good. Bye. I can actually go. Well, that's interesting. I can actually ignore him. No, I cannot because we have this, and it's a tutorial for the squad mate, abilities. So, technically speaking, I really cannot just abandon that. Let me put this on number 6.
Bastards got me in the leg!
You were there the first time I
Hey,
regained
Peck.
consciousness.
How are you doing? Hope you're doing well.
That was me. How about we talk about this after we fix my leg?
Should be some Medi-gel in the first aid station on the wall. Hopefully there's enough to get him up and moving again.
Grab the Medi-gel from the first aid station on the wall.
Okay, so I need to use the 6 ability if I want to pick them up. There we go.
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now, hmm? I thought maybe I could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe and then we'll sort out whose fault it is.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's alive.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only 2 possible explanations. She's either dead or she's a traitor.
You never played it? Yes, your character appearance goes, your everything that you do in the previous game, major decisions, and sometimes even smaller decisions, are coming to the second game, and from the second game to the third game. So basically, it makes the entire Mass Effect trilogy very not linear, but it makes sense. Basically, in the end, you can have a different game while still keeping basically the same character. But you're not getting like the same equipment, you're not getting the same amount of money, though for beating the game, you get some bonus. You get some kind of bonus for beating the game. So you're gonna get a higher level, you're gonna get the Paragon or Renegade points, you're gonna get a bonus in possibly in resources and bonus in money as well. So yeah, you basically still have a new fresh experience while still keeping the same character and being rewarded for playing the previous game. And yes, if you haven't played this series, I would highly recommend doing that. Right now, this game is on a discount, if I'm correct, on Steam. 59% discount, so you can buy it for like $25, $30, which is still an amazing price for 3 games. Those games are amazing. I would highly recommend buying them.
Then why did she wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves. The shuttle bay is only a few.
You can overload the canisters to clear a path to the shuttles.
Yeah, overload the canisters. Sure, why not?
That's it. Let's get out of here.
Well, so...
Okay, we took him down, but this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if she's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the boss, it's your ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project, the program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Yeah, $25, grab it, and you can even modify this game. Not as much as you can modify the Bethesda games, obviously, but you can still do a lot of things. Still can do plenty of things.
I think I ran into Cerberus a few times while I was investigating Saren. Some kind of pro-human splinter group, right?
Well, that's what the Alliance wants people to believe. But there's more to it. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too, but right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the elusive man. He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course. Nobody knows who he really is.
Delusional
Codename the
can.
Alliance used for him. Kinda stuck.
I don't care what they did or what you say. I am not working with terrorists.
You can tell it to the boss, but after we've saved our butts. We're almost at the shuttle.
Tim! Timmy!
You've been spotted.
Can I get someone over here?
Hostiles detected.
Yeah, exactly. Always do the first playthrough vanilla, because if you're gonna do modded first playthrough, then you're gonna have a lot of trouble. And by a lot of trouble, I mean a lot of things are just not gonna work.
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is salvageable. The Lazarus project will proceed as planned.
Wilson! Don't I have like a submachine gun? No, I only get a pistol. Fine. If I'm only gonna get a pistol and sniper rifle, I'm gonna be a little bit sad. Because I think, no way, I can get a third weapon later, the collector ship, so that kind of doesn't matter, doesn't it?
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda.
Miranda. Mother Miranda.
Dead?
What the hell are you doing?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
Even if you're sure, did he deserve that welcome?
He sabotaged the security systems, killed my staff, and he would have killed us.
You sure about that, Miranda? We've known Wilson for years. What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong. I thought you'd have learnt that by now, Jacob.
If you say so. What's our next step?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the Elusive Man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get her to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go, Commander?
I actually have a few questions while I'm gonna clean up my glasses.
Convenient that you show up as we're leaving. Where were you during the attack?
Besides trying to save your life? Wilson figured out I was helping you and he sent an army of mechs to take me out. I got here as soon as I could. Probably a little too soon if you ask Wilson.
What about the rest of the people on the station?
This is the evac area. If they're not here now, they're not coming.
We can't leave without knowing for sure. We need to go back and look.
Don't you get it? The only one worth saving is you. Everyone else is expendable.
She's right. We all knew the risks when we signed up. Without you, there's no point to any of this.
Where are we going?
Another Cerberus facility. The Elusive Man is waiting for you there.
I see, perfect. Are the quality of life things? You can do vanilla playthrough without any problem. Like, seriously, you can just do a vanilla playthrough.
Not sure
The game should run.
This is the only shuttle off the station. You want to stay and rot with the mechs? Be my guest.
I would gain experience while doing that.
You're the Lazarus Project's director, aren't you?
That's right. I put 2 years of my life into this project. Into you.
What does Cerberus want from me?
Maybe you should ask the elusive man when you meet him. He poured virtually unlimited resources into Lazarus. Obviously, he has some kind of plan for you.
Alright, let's go.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case. Come on.
I'm actually thinking about keeping my scars for this playthrough. And removing them, maybe Mass Effect 3 if I really will feel like it, but I'm really thinking about removing my scars. Not removing, but I'm really thinking about just keeping them.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to
Because later
ask
they're
you
gonna even
questions
change the
to
color
evaluate
from
your
red to
condition.
blue.
Come on, Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Did you say 2 years? I've been gone that long?
2 years and 12 days. And you were on an operating table for most of it.
The sooner we start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
Akuz.
I lost a lot of friends that day. Going through something like that changes you. It can break you if you let it.
I read the report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams was killed in action. It was your call. Why did you leave her behind?
She's a bitch. Also, I don't like her. Also, Ashley, from technical standpoint, Ashley would be only good to take bullets. For me. Nothing else. She's not really good at doing anything else but dealing damage with the weapon and taking bullets. She's not gonna use any of her abilities that will be remotely useful. She doesn't have anything that is crowd control oriented. She doesn't have anything that's single target oriented. She only got her own buffs and damage reduction and weapon damage, and that's it. So for me, Ashley 99% of the time is useless. This is why I have decided to actually kill her.
I left a friend to die that day and I didn't...
Besides, I don't really like her.
But I had to save as many people as I could. Ash gave her life for the rest of the team. Without her, I couldn't have stopped Saren. She died a hero.
I understand, Commander, and I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Oh yeah, Garrus is much better, especially when if you
elusive man
grind.
is waiting for you in the other room.
Shut up. Especially if you grind up his.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the other room.
Don't care. Especially when you grind Garrus to have a build for the assault rifles, because he can have decryption, he can have electronics, he can have dampening, he can do two same things as Tali, and he can do the same thing as Ashley. Provide DPS and do crowd control. It's like Garrus is technically the best guy in the game, period. Like, not even lying.
I wouldn't keep the elusive man waiting.
Oh, Tim is gonna have to wait a little bit. I don't care. Okay, let me make it the first save of the game. In a matter of fact, I'm gonna take a look at the squad. I have 8 points. Definitely gonna max out the Disruptor Arm MMO. I'm gonna take the Tactical Cloak. Gonna think about Incinerate later. But I'm definitely gonna put 1 point in Operative, and I'm gonna put point into here, and now I need 1 more rank into Energy Drain. Not really sure if I'm gonna go in any other ammunition type than Disruptor. I really don't know if I'm gonna do that. Don't really see a point in cryo ammunition, considering that I'm gonna take Mordin Solos with me pretty much at all times. Okay, first let's maybe change the casual appearance. What do I want for the casuals on the ship? Hoodie? Yeah, hoodie. Okay, armor. Can I get something else? What does that do? Weapon damage increased by 5%. Yes, please. I'm going for the weapon damage. Let's move camera. Oh, there are the patterns. Okay, material. Definitely gonna change the pattern. This is gonna be good. Okay, we're gonna go as dark as possible with that. That's a secondary tint. It's a light blue. This is gonna do good. Pattern. There's even patterns. I'm gonna go with the second pattern. And the pattern color. Can I get something that looks like gold, maybe? This is just 2 bronze, maybe this. I think this is the closest I want for my color pattern. That looks kind of orangish though. Yeah, this will have to do. Even though it's not gonna fit with the helmet, but I don't care. Kinda wish I did not have to wear the helmet at all times. I mean, later I'm gonna get the better visor, so it's whatever.
Commander Shepard.
Elusive man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
Unnecessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
You might be the reason I'm still alive, but that doesn't mean I trust you.
You need to put your personal feelings aside. Humanity is up against the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory's still intact. How are you feeling?
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
Cerberus isn't as evil as you believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We are at war.
No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been disappearing. Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and Negeth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Fighting a war doesn't seem like Cerberus. Why are you involved?
We're committed to the advancement and preservation of humanity. If the Reapers are targeting us, trying to wipe us out, Cerberus will stop them. If we wait for politicians or the Alliance to act, no more human colonies will be left.
Paul, you still have your Fallout streams. I mean, they're all posted on YouTube at this point. Or they're gonna be posted on YouTube. Because today is Friday. I think tomorrow is gonna be the last part, or today, or yesterday was the last part of Fallout 3 playthrough that I posted on YouTube.
Sovereign was trying to harvest all life in the galaxy. Why would the Reapers target a few human colonies?
Hundreds of thousands of colonists have vanished. I'd say that fits the definition of harvesting. Nobody's paying attention because it's random, and the attacks occur in remote locations. I don't know why they've suddenly targeted humanity. Maybe you got their attention when you killed one of them.
I will definitely do a Fallout 3 modded Fallout 3 playthrough with the Tale of Two Wastelands next year. After that, it's gonna be Oblivion, and after that, it's gonna be Cyberpunk 2077. And depending on how long Cyberpunk is gonna take, I'm gonna possibly do my very last playthrough of Fallout 4. I don't know. We're gonna see about that.
If this is a threat against humanity, you need to mobilize the Alliance.
They suffered substantial losses fighting Sovereign. They're rebuilding, still stretched too thin to waste resources verifying the Reaper threat. Blaming the abductions on mercs and pirates is easier and more convenient.
Ah, of course.
You could have trained an entire army for what you spent to bring me back.
You're unique, not just in ability or what you've experienced, but in what you represent. You stood for humanity at a key moment. You're more than a soldier. You're a symbol. And I don't know if the Reapers understand fear, but you killed one. They have to respect that.
Why me, Alliance 8? Okay, I think I asked about everything. Yeah, I'm actually thinking about moving the playthrough of Cyberpunk at the new year, because they are going to announce like the DLC next year as well, and I don't want to have a situation in which I'm playing the main game, all of a sudden DLC gets released, and I will have no money for the DLC because next year is a enormous game for when it comes to video gaming, especially for me, because we got at least 3 titles that are actually interesting and 3 titles that I actually want to play. But money is always a problem. But anyway, besides that, yeah, maybe I believe him. I don't.
If what you say is true, if the Reapers are behind this, I'd consider helping you.
I'd be disappointed if you accepted any of this without seeing for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted. Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Is this a volunteer job or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part ways. But first, go to Freedom's Progress. Find any clues you can. Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
And level up, because I think I got it level up. Yep, energy drain definitely. So now if I want to level up Disruptor Armor, I need to wait a level or 2. We're gonna see about that one. Alright, now I can talk with every single one of these guys.
I'm glad the elusive man convinced you to join us, Commander.
I just want to find out what happened to those missing people. I still don't trust Cerberus.
Noted. Do you trust me, Commander?
Nope. You're Jacob. You are not trustworthy.
You're a good man, Jacob, but you might be working for the wrong people.
Maybe. But I thought the same when I was with the Alliance. That's why I'm here now.
Do you know anything about this colony we're going to?
It's called Freedom's Progress. Don't know much else. I guess we'll find out when we get there.
You said you served in the Alliance.
5 years in total. Stationed all over the galaxy. Even spent a couple of years as a Corsair.
Hey Dutchman, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. Happy Friday.
I've never heard of the Corsairs.
It was an Alliance initiative. They hired independent starship captains and used them for missions that fell outside official Alliance jurisdiction. Technically, we weren't part of the Alliance. If we ever got caught, they could disavow any knowledge of us. We were supposed to be free from restrictions and rules, but there was still enough red tape to sink a cruiser. I finally just gave up.
Why did you join Cerberus?
I guess I just got tired of never making a difference. So much of what we did in the Alliance seemed pointless. I thought things would change after the attack on the Citadel. Humanity was finally invited to join the Council, but nothing changed. Politics, bureaucracy, same bullshit, different leaders. Cerberus is different. When colonies go missing, we don't commission a team to write a report to figure out what the hell to do about it. We just go and find out.
That's all for now.
Yes, ma'am.
And now it's time to talk with Miranda.
The elusive man is very impressed with you. I'm eager to see if you can live up to his expectations on this mission.
I never got a chance to say how much I appreciated what the Lazarus Project did for me.
I just hope it was worth it. A lot of people lost their lives on that station.
We have to work together here. Your attitude isn't helping anything.
I have the utmost respect for your abilities, Shepard. It's your motivations that concern me. I believe in what Cerberus stands for. Only time will tell if you prove to be an asset or a liability to our cause.
What can you tell me about this colony we're going to?
Freedom's Progress? It's a typical human settlement in the Terminus systems. They had a small military force for protection supplemented by mechs and security drones. Average in almost every way, really. Completely unremarkable. Until the disappearance.
Any thoughts on what we might run into there?
A lot of empty buildings and one giant mystery.
I'd like to know more about the Lazarus Project from the person in charge.
I wasn't in charge. The elusive man was. If I was running the show, would have done a few things differently.
What would you have changed?
To start, I would have implanted you with some type of control chip. But the elusive man wouldn't allow it. He was afraid it might affect your personality, alter your character somehow. He wouldn't let us do anything that might limit your potential in any way.
Can't say I like the idea of being brought back to life with a control chip in my brain.
The elusive man is taking an incredible risk with you. I just hope his gamble pays off.
Tell me a little about yourself.
Worried about my qualifications? I can crush a mech with my biotics or shoot its head off at 100 yards. Take your pick.
I was trying to get to know you as a human being.
I'm not looking for a friend, Shepard. Stay focused on the mission.
Did you and Jacob serve together in the Alliance?
No. The elusive man recognized my potential and recruited me at a young age.
How old were you?
Old enough to know this is what I wanted.
Alright, that's all.
It's obvious you're not interested in talking.
We've got an assignment. We can talk about it or we can do it. We should be there shortly, Shepard. The elusive man put us under your command. Do you have any orders?
What did you find at the other colonies?
Nothing. No signs of attack, no corpses, not even a trace of unusual genetic material to give us a clue. They just disappear. We've got no target to go after.
Are you sure you'll be comfortable following my orders?
We didn't bring you back from the dead just to second guess you, Commander. If the elusive man says you're in charge, you're in charge.
What makes you think this investigation will turn up anything new?
At other colonies, official investigators got there first. Sometimes looters or salvage teams as well. We're hoping to be the first ones there this time. Maybe find clues before somebody else disturbs the scene.
It's about her that she's not Tim favorite anymore. She always was. Miranda is Miranda. Thankfully, she changes her outlook on everything as you go along with the game, so I cannot really complain that much.
Our first priority is to look for survivors.
That's unlikely, Commander. No one was left at the other colonies. They were completely deserted.
Be nice to find somebody. Anything's better than another ghost town.
Also, technically speaking, Miranda has like the best squad buffs and abilities. They're mixing up quite perfectly with... Oh, I have an assault rifle. Yeah, I have an assault rifle because I have a mod that basically changes the equipment on the characters and changes how the weapons are working. But yeah, I need to level up my squad as well. So I'm already leveled up. Miranda, you're gonna get 1 Cerberus officer, 1 overlord, 1 warp, and Cerberus officer. We are not gonna level up the slam because that sucks. And you suck in general, so let's just do that. Because your pull is bullshit. It's absolutely useless. Just like you. Okay, and besides that, I think I'm good. Obvious alien music reference.
Looks like everyone just got up and left right in the middle of dinner.
Strange. No bodies, no structural damage, no signs of battle.
Sounds like Fenris mess.
Strange.
security systems were disabled at the other colonies.
Attention right!
Okay, I got a little bit confused over here.
Those mechs shouldn't have been hostile. They should have recognized.
I need to get back with the feeling of the
Someone reprogrammed them
game.
to attack on sight. We're not alone here.
Stop right there!
Praza, you said you'd let me handle this. Wait, Shepard?
I'm not taking any chances with Cerberus operatives.
Put those weapons down! Shepard? Is that... you're alive?
Remember when I gave you that Geth data tally? Did it help you complete your pilgrimage?
Yes, it did. Praza, weapons down. This is definitely Commander Shepard.
Why is your old commander working for Cerberus?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask.
I nearly died, Tally. Cerberus spent 2 years rebuilding me. They want me to investigate attacks on human colonies.
Likely story. No organization would commit so many resources to bring back one soldier.
You
Be
haven't
surprised.
seen Shepard in action, Praza. Trust me, it was money well spent. Perhaps we can work together. We're here looking for a young Quarian named Vitor. He was here on pilgrimage.
Isn't that a little strange? A Quarian visiting a remote human colony?
Quarians can choose where they go on pilgrimage. Vitor liked the idea of helping a small settlement. He was always nervous in crowds.
She means that he was unstable. Combine that with damage to his suit CO2 scrubbers and an infection from an open-air exposure, and he's likely delirious.
When he saw us landing, he hid in a warehouse on the far side of town. We suspect he also programmed the mechs to attack anything that moved.
Crunch, I'm gonna raise my hand as well. Not gonna lie, she's adorable.
Vitor's the only one who can tell us what happened here. We should work together to find him.
Good idea. You'll need 2 teams to get past the drones anyway.
Now we're working with Cerberus?
No, Praza, you're working for me. If you can't follow orders, go wait on the ship. Head for the warehouse through the center of the colony. We'll circle around the far side and draw off some of the drones to clear you a path.
Your people really don't like Cerberus. What did I miss?
They killed our people, infiltrated our flotilla, and tried to blow up one of our ships.
That's not how I'd have explained it exactly. It was nothing personal.
We can argue over who killed who later. Right now, we've got a job to do.
Agreed. We work together to get to Vitor.
Make sure to keep in radio contact.
Will do. Good luck, Shepard. Whatever happens, it's good to have you back. Be careful, Shepard. There's a squad of security drones up ahead.
I wish I could mark them before they're gonna go away.
Alert.
Hey Miranda, how about stop taking damage? Have you ever considered that?
Overload on him.
No, I'm just gonna use energy drain instead. Okay, maybe overloading that guy.
Here we go.
Good job, Miranda.
One less.
Got him.
Try to.
Shepard, Praza and his squad rushed on ahead. I told them to wait, but they wouldn't listen. They want
'Cause they're
to find
stupid.
Vitor and take him away before you get here.
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
This Praza is a dummy. Well, sucks to be him.
They did want to get to Vito first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
Oh wait, yeah,
Take
and this
cover
is
by
where
the
I need
doors. You
to.
take point.
This is where I need to stack up the entire team.
Affirmative.
Any surprises? Nah, not really. Killing that goddamn thing will be fun.
That mech's got heavy armor plating. Those Quarians never stood a chance.
And so does you,
This
Jacob.
is gonna be one tough son of a bitch to take down.
Okay, that.
Overload will take out their shields. Understood.
Sure thing. Taking fire.
Okay, that took down the armor, so now it's the warp time.
Here goes.
Exit gangers like a crunch, up close and personal. As I look up close and personal myself. Just saying.
This might be useful.
What difficulty? I'm playing on veteran. And I think I'm always gonna play this game on veteran, come to think about it. Okay, so this is where Tally is. I want to talk with her, but first I want to make sure that I'm gonna get every single item. Never mind.
Monsters coming back. Mechs will protect.
Oops.
Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms.
Should probably talk to Tally
No,
first.
no.
My mistake.
Vitor?
No, Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Have to hide. You're human. Where did you hide? How come they didn't find you?
Who didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector.
Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you, then the monsters take you away.
Why didn't the collectors take you?
Swarms didn't find me. Monsters didn't know I was here.
The Collectors aren't known for being careless. Maybe his envirosuit kept him from showing up on their sensors.
Or they were using technology specifically designed to detect humans. Only human colonies have been hit.
Tell me more about these swarms.
It's how they find you. Seeker clouds, machines like tiny insects. They go everywhere. They find you, then they sting you, freeze you.
Sounds like miniature probes, maybe. Find victims, then immobilize them with a stasis field or nerve toxin.
I want to know more about the collectors.
Nobody knows much. They're so rare a lot of people don't even believe they exist.
More importantly, why are they abducting human colonists? What are they after?
Maybe the elusive man can figure it out.
Okay, nothing over here. Go on, Vidar.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the Quarian and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
You don't have to take Vitor and go. We could work together, just like old times.
I want to, but I can't. I've got a mission of my own. It's too important for me to abandon, even for you. When it's over, and I'm still alive, we'll see what happens.
That sounds dangerous. What are you doing?
I don't think Cerberus needs to hear about it, but it's in Geth space. That should tell you how important it is.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tali will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders. Good luck out there. If I find anything that can help you, I'll let you know.
We're ready for pickup.
Shepard, good work on Freedom's progress. The Quarians forwarded their findings from Vitor's debriefing. No new data, but it's a surprising olive branch given our history. You and I have different methods, but I can't argue with your results.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the Collectors are behind the abductions.
Why do I get the feeling you knew about them already?
I had my suspicions, but I needed proof. The Collectors are enigmatic at best. They periodically travel to the Terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the Collectors.
It's the Omega-4 relay. Which reminds me that we're gonna have to buy all the upgrades from every single of my companions if I want to do this.
Why is the Omega-4 relay unmapped? What do we know about it?
Only that no ship passing through it has ever returned. Our best guess is that the relay reacts differently to collector vessels, allowing them safe passage. If they can manipulate relays, that's just further evidence of the connection with the Reapers.
Any ideas on why they've shifted their focus to humans?
If they're agents for the Reapers, it could be any number of reasons. Obviously, humanity played a huge role in Sovereign's destruction. That might have been enough to draw their attention. What really concerns me is why they bother abducting the colonists. Once the humans are paralyzed, why not just kill them?
Well, I know exactly why, because I have beaten this game several times, but maybe I'm gonna keep quiet about that. Because I kinda know exactly why.
What are the Collectors getting from these deals?
The Collectors aren't very forthcoming about their motives. Generally, they seek out species with rare genetic mutations or abnormalities. They pay slavers and merc groups exorbitant sums to obtain these specimens, and then they leave. But they've never targeted a single species before, and the previous sample sizes were in the dozens, not the tens of thousands.
You're holding something back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Keep your list. I want people I trust. The ones who helped me stop Saren and the Geth.
That was 2 years ago, Commander. Most of them have moved on, or their allegiances have changed.
Okay, Caden, I guess.
Where's Caden Alenko?
He's still with the Alliance. Promoted, I believe. His file is surprisingly well classified.
Where's Erdnot Rex?
He returned to Chichanka, and he hasn't gone off-world in over a year. He's trying to unite the Krogan clans.
Well, that's a surprising turn, considering in Mass Effect 1 Rex said that he's not gonna even give a shit about his planet.
What about Tali? She already helped us on Freedom's Progress.
That was unexpected. I need more intel before I'll commit to that.
Where's Garrus Vicarian?
The Turian disappeared a few months after you were declared dead. Even we haven't been able to locate him.
Where's Liara Tisoni?
She's on Ilium. My sources say that she's working for the Shadow Broker. If so, she can't be trusted.
Okay, I get it. They're not available.
You're a leader, Shepard. You'll get who you need.
I'm still a Spectre. Maybe I can get the Council to help us out.
If you think you can convince them, by all means. Just remember, you've been gone a long time. Things have changed.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Mordin Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing Seeker swarms.
I haven't even started and you're telling me what to do?
I'm giving you direction. What you do with it is up to you. I'm sure you'll make the right decision.
All right. What's the other thing?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best.
He is the best.
Trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
I can't believe it's you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky, with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this. They only told me last night. Good to be home, huh, Commander?
I guess we'll have to give her a name.
Alright, we got another level up from this. Chicken did not plan over Cerberus icons. I mean, yeah, sure, they could. But then again, it would be a stolen valor. You know, having signatures of army you don't belong to.
Welcome aboard the new Normandy, Commander.
I've been looking over the dossiers. I'd strongly recommend starting by acquiring Morden Solus, the Solarian professor on Omega. We know the Collectors use some type of advanced technology to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the Collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Helmsmen aren't happy when someone takes control of a ship away from them. Especially Joker.
I do not helm the ship. Mr. Moreau's talents will not go to waste. During combat, I operate the electronic warfare and cyber warfare suites. Beyond that, I cannot interface with the ship's systems. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
I'm guessing it takes more than just the three of us plus Joker to fly this ship.
The Normandy has a full crew. They're at their stations awaiting your orders.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map and the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
Fuck off, Jacob. Okay, galaxy map. I already know all of that because this is not my first time on this rodeo. It's time to talk with everybody on the ship. Huh, are they in the codec entries? Yes, they are. Okay, let me level up my Shepherd, and Shepherd is gonna get a point into Disruptor ammo, and now I need to wait 2 levels for the tactical cloak. But now this is the best I can do.
Can you believe this, Commander? It's my baby, better than new. It fits me like a glove. And leather seats. Military may set the hardware standard, but on a first-gen frigate, they could care less if the seats breathe. Civilian sector comfort by design.
The reproduction is not intended to be perfect, Mr. Moreau. Seamless improvements were made.
And there's the downside. I liked the Normandy when she was beautiful and quiet. Now she's got this thing I don't want to talk about. It's like ship cancer.
Ship cancer.
That's not the same, Joker. There's nothing here that was even part of the real Normandy.
There's us. I have to take what I can get. The last 2 years sucked. You'll see. Even if an AI is spying on us, no way they'll invest this much just to screw us over. It'll be better than the old days.
I hope so. I died.
Yeah, you were such a downer. Commander.
I assume everything's going well up here?
I really want a chance to put the Normandy through her paces. I just have to trim up the drive output and it'll be like we never lost her.
Safety standards advise against manipulating drive settings while engines are powered and in use, Mr. Moreau.
Commander, can we shut this thing off? I don't need it in my day-to-day.
I'm no fan either, but we're stuck with it.
Until I find a soldering gun. There's gotta be some wires I can cross to make it hurt.
No sabotage. Understood?
Yeah, don't break the boss's toys.
You have a schedule for the games. Okay, Pack. Hammerhand mission effects already included. Okay. Hey, Hero Brian. Hope you're doing well.
So, how do you think we're doing?
Well, the Normandy's not as ready as she could be. There's always more we could upgrade. And as for the crew, you'd have to ask a people person.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last, I would never say anything against Miranda and expect to survive the reprisal. Jacob is way too nice a guy for the number of ways he knows how to kill people. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no need to go spreading it around.
Ever think about the old Normandy and the trouble we got up to?
Yeah, those seem like the good old days now, but come on, it was hell at the time. Geth, Saren, Sovereign, and then we got dumped. We're stuck in a weird place, sure, but back then it wasn't all sunshine and bunnies.
What happened to the rest of the old crew? I heard most survived.
Almost did. Presley didn't. The rest of us just sort of drifted apart. The Alliance didn't care. I don't think they liked all the non-humans in your crew. We were your team, Commander. With the Normandy destroyed and you gone, There wasn't much keeping us together.
Bunnies are cute. That's true. Good old days. Okay, so we have nothing to talk over here. How are the things in the cockpit?
I assume everything's going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb on the mute, but I think I made my point.
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
Okay, now let's talk with Edie.
Yes, Shepard.
I want to know more about you.
Do you have a specific inquiry?
How are you getting along with Joker?
Mr. Moreau does not trust me. It offends him that I am installed aboard his ship's computers.
Yeah, the last Normandy did just fine without an AI reminding me the airlock is ajar.
Why are you named Edie?
EDI is the phonetic pronunciation of EDI. That is an acronym for Enhanced Defense Intelligence.
Where are you?
My core intelligence is housed in a quantum blue box located behind the medical bay.
What do you do aboard the ship?
I operate the ship's electronic and cyber warfare suites in combat. My reaction time is much faster than any organic. I collate the records of shipboard monitoring devices for the Elusive Man. I serve additional functions which are restricted at this time.
Cyber warfare means things like viruses, right?
In close-range ship-to-ship combat, I can sometimes break through the firewalls of an enemy's internal wireless network. Once I seize control of their systems, I can turn off gravity or air. I can disable weapons guidance or shields, or I can put their fusion plant in meltdown. On the defense, I manage Normandy's own suite of jammers, decoys, and internal firewalls.
Sounds incredibly useful. Why isn't there someone like that on every warship?
An organic operator cannot react quickly enough to changing circumstances or perform the necessary multitasking. This is a role that can only be filled by an artificial intelligence. Unfortunately, we are suspect.
Well, it might have something to do with how an AI almost destroyed galactic civilization, just putting it out there.
Yeah, just a little bit of a note.
The Elusive Man has monitoring devices on board?
He has invested most of Cerberus's resources into the design and construction of this ship. He has an interest in monitoring our progress.
Restricted functions? Like what?
I do not know. Some of my databases are sealed, some of my hardware is kept offline. I assume that when certain unknown conditions are met, those functions will be released to me.
Okay, another topic.
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Cerberus.
I want to know more about the people I'm working with.
Much of that data is classified. Do you have a specific inquiry?
What sort of resources does Cerberus have? Money, personnel, facilities?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
What do you mean?
Although I am less controlled than other AI, I am still subject to behavioral blocks and the physical isolation of my hardware. In this case, I am prevented from truthfully answering your question by Cerberus's levels of secret classification.
Censorship. Well, we're gonna get rid of that later, so it's not that big of a deal.
How is Cerberus organized? Aside from the Elusive Man, I don't see much chain of command.
Cerberus is organized into task-oriented cells. Each operates in isolation. Members from one cell cannot recognize the members of another. Each cell's agents are led by a single operator. We are called the Lazarus Cell, which is directed by Operator Lawson.
How many cells?
So how many operations is Cerberus running right now?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
God damn it, Mark Zuckerberg. Bill and Normandy.
How did Cerberus replicate the most advanced warship in the Alliance Navy without anyone knowing?
I have a block that prevents me from answering that question.
Another topic, maybe?
Let's discuss something else.
Ready.
Okay, what is this room?
What's this area of the ship?
This is the bridge, where the navigator plots our FTL vectors, and the helmsman maneuvers the ship.
Yeah, sitting right here, thanks.
Was this from Cerberus? Okay, that's all that I need to know from Edie.
Logging you out, Shepard.
Alright, let's talk with Kelly. And thanks to one of the mods, I actually removed her Karen hairstyle.
I'm Yeoman Kelly Chambers. I've been assigned as your administrative assistant. I'll manage your messages and help you monitor the crew. And I must say, it's such an honor to work under you, Commander Shepard.
I'm glad to have you on the team, Ms. Chambers.
Please, call me Kelly.
Okay, Kelly.
Anything else?
Let's chat.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I always have time for you, Commander.
What are your responsibilities?
I'll keep you notified of any messages or appointments you might have. If any of the crew has important business to discuss, I'll make sure you know.
Isn't that the type of task better suited for a VI?
Yes, but being your yeoman is just my official role. Unofficially, I observe the crew. Everyone knows how risky our mission is. Many of us may not be coming back. That's a lot of pressure. I have a degree in psychology. I'm good at sensing when people are overly taxed.
You make sure the crew's mental health is sound.
Yes, I look for warning signs. I listen. It's not a full-time job, and it's most effective when done informally.
We're lucky to have someone with your skills, Kelly.
Thank you, Shepard. What else would you like to know?
Think about Cerberus.
This organization has a dark reputation. Do you have any concerns working for them?
Not at all. Our methods can be harsh, but Cerberus has noble objectives. We look out for human interests. Advance human technology, save human lives. They're good goals.
It sounds like Cerberus wants to dominate all aliens and put humankind on top.
Cerberus
Which they
looks
do.
out for humanity, but that doesn't mean we hate aliens. My sister started a dog shelter, but she loved cats too. I love humanity. I also love Asari, Quarian, Turian, Solarian, Hanar. That isn't in conflict with Cerberus ideals.
That's a very positive attitude.
What can I say? I'm a people person. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
So is the entire goddamn humanity. You're not special.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated, terrified. But mostly I feel encouraged. Under your leadership, we can't fail.
Don't worry. We'll defeat the Collectors.
I trust you implicitly. The moment I met you, I knew I could close my eyes, fall back, and you'd be there.
And I would not catch you.
Your trust is well placed, Kelly.
I knew it would be. Thank you, Shepard. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Are you happy here? Yeah, that's the only thing that I need to ask her, and after that it's gonna possibly be the end talking with her.
How do you feel about being assigned to the Normandy?
I was handpicked by the Elusive Man to help fight the greatest threat known to humanity. How do I feel? Honored, exhilarated.
Okay, never
terrified.
mind.
But mostly I feel encouraged.
Goodbye.
I'll be here if you need it. Welcome aboard, Commander.
You just said that. Do I have any unread messages? Oh yes, I do. Message from Anderson, and that tells me that to go to the Citadel and meet him as much as I can. Deal with Zaid Masani. Lost contact with your survey ship. That's the additional mission objective. Actually, need to mark all of these as red because otherwise it's not gonna work. Let's go to the survey ship. Yep, mark as red. Not crash site. That's a DLC. Recon Hood. That's also a DLC. Overlord DLC. Arc Projector, which I think it's also a DLC. Rendezvous Kasumi-Goto. That's a companion. And Financial Services, your account. Thank you for submitting the updated medical documentation. Your status has been changed from deceased to alive. They're conducting the administration. They give me the monies. Thank you for banking Essential Financials. Yes. Okay, we good.
A scientist is required to use the technical laboratory.
Rude. Okay, so I suppose I could talk with Jacob, or I could just skip his dialogue and just not talk with him whatsoever. Because this is the briefing room. That doesn't really need a lot of explaining. Shepard, what do I have? We only have pistol. What kind of pistol I can get? Shuriken submachine gun and the pistol. I'm gonna try the Shuriken. Jacob. You also get a submachine gun. Miranda. You also get the submachine gun, obviously.
Commander, there hasn't been time to really settle in and take stock. I want to say that working with you is a great opportunity to do something that matters. It's a privilege to serve on the Normandy, Commander.
Actually get weapon stats? Yeah, I have a mod that does that.
You may change your tune if we end up like the original Normandy.
Maybe. As long as the elusive man walks his talk, and you do the same, I'll do my best to make sure we succeed. That's been the condition for my service so far. I have issues with certain actions Cerberus has taken in the past.
Yes, Jacob, you have issues.
What has Cerberus done to make you nervous?
A lot. They've been called terrorists, and with good reason. Doubt you can find a more checkered past. But if the Collector threat is real, and we do something about it, Cerberus will be remembered differently. Or we'll all be tried and executed. Can't count on people thinking about it as hard as I have.
Jacob is an issue, yep.
I look forward to working with you, Mr. Taylor.
Likewise, Commander. Let me know if you need anything.
How about you gonna go and look for another job?
Commander, can I help you with something?
Let's investigate, because I need to do this conversation every now and then.
How we doing, Jacob? What's your sense of the mission?
Probably the same as everyone else. I just want to figure out what the real threat actually is. Got no problem with risk. I just need a clear goal. Anything else, Commander?
What do you think of the state of the crew?
We don't have a full complement. We don't stand a chance without the right specialists on side. Anything else, Commander?
I understand you made quite an impact after you left the Alliance.
Miranda and I stopped a Batarian plan to release a biological agent on the Citadel. That's when I first met her. It took us out to the Nemean Abyss and back. Saved the Citadel like you, but what's the saying? A good deed's like pissing yourself in dark pants? Warm feeling, but no one notices. The whole thing was hushed like they're good at doing. But I know what I did, and I'm proud of it.
Thoughts on this is our alliance. We'll talk about him.
I'm more interested in just talking for a bit.
Already? I'm not big on forcing these talks, Shepard. Let's do this later.
We'll talk later.
Commander.
And I'm not big on conversations with you, Jacob, because you're a brick. At least you are not X688. X688.
You've received a new message at your private terminal.
Oh boy. Yeah, unread messages. I have. Bitch, you're fired. Let's go from engineering the crew quarters to captain's cabin. That's a monitoring station. UT-47 shuttle.
Access to this room is currently restricted.
Silent Kelly is such a good mod. I don't even know if I have it. Probably don't, considering the obvious. Okay, first let me check on the lower deck. I mean, lower deck is gonna be for Jack. Okay, it seems like there's nothing here. Nothing here codex-wise. That's Edie. I don't need to talk to Edie necessarily. She's only gonna tell me, hey, this is the ship engine. I'm gonna talk with these guys though.
You came all the way down here to see us?
You're speaking to our commanding officer.
I'm touring the ship, getting to know my crew.
I'm Engineer Ken Donnelly, handling the power control systems. This is Gabby.
That's Engineer Gabriella Daniels, actually. I'm responsible for the propulsion systems.
What can we do for you, Commander?
Let's do the investigation first.
Where'd you receive your training?
Both Gabby and I started in the Alliance, serving on the SSV Perugia.
She flew in the first wave at the Battle of the Citadel. We saw Sovereign firsthand.
Why did you leave the Perugia?
After you died, Anderson lost political clout. The Council backslid on the Reaper menace.
They discounted Sovereign as an isolated threat, as a single...
Which was bullshit. They said your warnings of greater danger were mistaken or delusional.
We lost respect for
They're delusional.
leadership. We need to fight the real enemy, and only Cerberus seemed to be doing that.
Training Ken joining Cerberus.
How did you wind up with Cerberus, Ken?
Once you were gone, the Alliance brass descended like vultures, tearing apart everything you'd said. I was very public with my defense for you. I didn't hold back.
That's an understatement. If Kenneth wasn't such a talented engineer, they'd have court-martialed him for insubordination.
But it got me noticed by the elusive man. He made an offer, and here I am.
So why did you join, Gabby?
Kenneth and I have been partners in crime since we graduated from Tech Academy. When he got the Cerberus offer, I insisted that it include me. He'd fall apart without me.
Thanks, Mum.
Also, I love engines, and the Normandy is state-of-the-art. When I got the opportunity to work on her, I had to jump.
Okay, feelings on Cerberus.
What do you think about Cerberus?
Actually, we don't know much about the organization other than the Normandy team. We know our mission and who's in charge.
We're off to kick the collectors right in their daddy bags. That's enough for me.
Yeah, I think that Gabby and Ken are actually pretty good. Pretty nice characters.
Are you set up okay down here?
We can't complain. I just wish it didn't take so long to calibrate the FBA arrays.
Kenneth, you're complaining.
What kind of problems are you having?
When they upgraded the Normandy design, they got a bit sloppy with the FBA couplings. I won't bore you with the tech, but there is an array of attenuators in the primary power transfer system that channels the field bleed.
Kenneth, you're boring the commander with tech. In short, if we had T6 FBA couplings installed, it'd save us a lot of maintenance time each day.
Why isn't something like that already installed?
It's probably just a design oversight. Efficiency isn't affected, it's a maintenance issue.
Also, the T6 model can be hard to find. Nash and Stellar Dynamics discontinued them.
We could probably find used ones in the Omega markets, but we have no time for shore leave.
Your training, feelings of Cerberus. Okay.
Carry on.
Will do, Commander.
I'm gonna try to find it.
I'm amazed Shepard came down to see us.
I told you she would.
Alright, so that's the entire engineering deck for now. There's nothing that I can really do over here. I'm gonna go for the crew quarters. Hey, Brewer. Basic English Jax. Jax is definitely very tragic. To an extent, I can relate to her. To an extent.
Oh, she's a cutie. How old?
She'll be a year old next month.
Oh, you'll miss her first birthday.
Well, my family lives in New Canton.
Oh, that colony's on the edge of the frontier. Could be vulnerable to collector attack, couldn't it?
Exactly. It's most important that she have a first birthday. That's why I'm here.
Fun fact, Jacob has 1,000 lines of dialogue and 999 too many. I mean, obviously this is... Hold up, because I got reprimanded. As a male shepherd, I got reprimanded before entering to the female's bathroom.
Shepherd, the women's restroom is on the starboard side of the ship.
Okay, so I'm getting reprimanded either way. Good. And knowing life, the more often I'm gonna enter, the more restriction on entrance over there I'm gonna get, because it's a little bit of a thing with this game that you can actually get restricted entrance to the bathrooms. Which, technically speaking, it's not really that necessary, considering that Shepard has her own room. What's the one? No, heavy risk but the price also gonna get fucking removed. The only line that he's able to say is Shepard. That's it. Nothing else. I don't care about anything else.
Commander, what can I do for you?
Anything I should know regarding the Normandy?
The crew's working well, and the ship appears to be performing to specifications.
What exactly are your duties aside from keeping an eye on me?
I'm the elusive man's agent. You're his most important asset. My job is to make sure you succeed. Aside from that, I send regular reports to the elusive man, updating our status.
Do you have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
I know what we're doing here, but what's Cerberus's long-term goal?
The advancement of the human race. Nothing more, nothing less. The Solarians have the Special Tasks Group. The Asari have their legendary commandos for stealth and recon operations. Cerberus is humanity's answer to those organizations.
But those organizations are regulated by governments. Who keeps Cerberus in check?
Nobody. We're privately funded and our backers trust the elusive man to make the right decisions. But he's very clear about our goals. Protect humanity and serve its advancement.
Are you military or political? Or both?
Cerberus has several divisions. Political, military, scientific. But we're all working towards the same goal. The teams you encountered before your accident were mostly part of our military division. But not all Cerberus operations use the same protocols. We try not to get bogged down in bureaucracy or formality.
What kind of resources does Cerberus have?
We're very well funded, though I doubt anyone other than the elusive man knows exactly how well. But our resources aren't unlimited. Reviving you and rebuilding the Normandy was a significant investment, and a significant risk. We're all hoping you can do the impossible, Shepard. No pressure.
7,800 instances of word Shepard in the entire game. Could be 6,900. And that would be nice.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Did they ever mention Elusive's Man? Elusive's Man, the real name? I think once in Mass Effect 3. I think only once in Mass Effect 3.
What can you tell me about the elusive man?
Not much that you don't already know. Even I don't have access to most of his background. And you've seen more of him than most ever do. It's rare for him to become directly involved in missions, but you're something special. Whatever else people might say about him, I can assure you he's got humanity's best interests at heart. That includes you and me.
1800? Still could be 6900.
How can you be sure of that if you know so little about him?
I didn't get to where I am without knowing how to gauge people's motives and ambitions, even from brief encounters. He's no saint, and he'd be the first to admit it. But he is committed. Humanity couldn't have a better advocate.
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Oh, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you should probably know that I've had extensive genetic modification. Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
You certainly don't lack for confidence.
It's just a fact. My reflexes, my strength, even my looks, they're all designed to give me an edge. No point in hiding from it. It's the reason I'm trusted to oversee the most dangerous, risky, and technically demanding operations Cerberus undertakes. And it's why I was assigned to you. It's my job to make sure you succeed, Shepard.
I think you wanted to say that Jacob has exact amount of number of lines that the Jacob speaks, which is still way too many.
What level of genetic modification are we talking about?
That's very thorough. Physically, I'm superior in many ways. I heal quickly, and I'll likely live half again as long as the average human. My biotic abilities are also very advanced. For a human. Add to that some of the best training and education money can buy, and, well, it's pretty impressive, really.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander. Whatever you need.
Chef surprise again? Come on, Rupert.
I'm sorry, Princess. Filet mignon and caviar coming right up. Let me just get out my doilies.
That'd be real nice, Mr. Gardner.
Damn.
Commander Shepard, the hero of the Citadel. You did humanity proud that day. Miss Sergeant Rupert Gardner here. How can I be of service?
What do you do here on the Normandy?
What don't I do? Most think of me as the ship's cook, but I'm also the facilities technician and custodian.
HVAC, plumbing, non-mission critical electrical. I make sure they're all clean and running.
So the man cleaning the toilets is also preparing the meals?
I wash my hands. Most of the time. This ain't no luxury liner. You have to pull your own weight in a Cerberus vessel, and I catch what falls through the cracks. Through the cracks.
How do you feel about working for Cerberus?
Damn proud. Cerberus gets the job done. The Alliance and Council have got their heads buried so deep up their butt puckers they can't see squat. It'll take good old human ingenuity to crush these collector vermin. Only Cerberus knows that.
How did you find your way into Cerberus?
Can you believe I was once a family man, working the EZO rigs along the frontier? I was happy enough, but losing everything to Batarian raiders can change your outlook. I needed to make a difference. I'm no soldier, but I've got skills, and Cerberus keeps an eye out for talent. I'll do whatever it takes to help, be that plumbing a sewer, routing an air duct, or keeping everyone's bellies full.
Alright, I think I asked him about everything. Now, does he have a... He does have a side quest.
Do you have everything you need?
I make do, but have you ever tried to prepare a decent meal with military provisions? I'm good, but I'm no miracle worker. Taking down the collectors is going to be rough business. The crew deserves a few fine meals before they throw themselves into the fire.
What do you need?
If I had some quality ingredients... Oh, shit. You've got more to worry about than grocery shopping on the Citadel. Forget I mentioned it.
Ah, give me the list.
If I head that way, I'll keep an eye out.
Much appreciated. Most of this list is probably standard fare for those namby-pambies on the Citadel. Anything else you'd like to talk about?
Nope. You good.
I won't take any more of your time.
Back to work.
Okay, so we cannot get interest over here. I was looking for a codex entry of any sort. Hey, now it's time to talk off with our favorite doctor. And also ability to get that's AI core. That's where Edie is. Dr. Chakwas.
Commander Shepard. I watched the Normandy crumble with you on board. It's good to see you alive.
I'm shocked. You're serving on a Cerberus vessel now?
Surprising, even to me. Yet, here I am. The kind of trauma you endured would have changed most people. But not you, I see. Welcome back, Shepard.
Honestly, I would like some drinks too.
Doctor, you've been with the Alliance for years. Why leave now?
After the Normandy was lost, the surviving crew was reassigned. I was stationed at the Mars Naval Medical Center, a very respectable position, but it wasn't on a starship.
Colonial military life isn't for you?
I've spent most of my life on warships, never knowing what the next mission might bring. I'm used to the hum of engines, the creaking of bulkheads, that subtle vertigo when the momentum dampeners kick in. Life planetside is just too static, too boring.
You're not the Cerberus type, Doctor.
I don't work for Cerberus. I work for you. On a mission that may be crucial to the survival of the human race. I have faith that your dealings with Cerberus will be ethical. I trust you, Commander.
There's a very good chance this mission will be a one-way trip. Are you prepared for that?
I've been through the reclaiming of Shanxi, the Skillian Blitz. We survived the Battle of the Citadel and the destruction of the Normandy together. I've lived a full life. No regrets. I'd like to make sure the crew gets the same opportunity.
Do you have everything you need?
I believe so. This medical bay seems very much like the sick bay on the original Normandy. Only thing missing are my private reserves. I even had a bottle of Ceres Ice brandy that I was saving for a special occasion.
I'll keep an eye out for a replacement bottle.
Oh, you needn't. It's expensive, and we have much larger concerns ahead.
Well, guess who's NG+, so I have the money.
I'll see you later, Doctor.
Commander.
Commander. Okay, so what is next on the list? That's a crew quarters, so we already have talked over there. My own thing. Yep, here it is, and I can even read my personal messages in the Medal of Honor with the view the trophies. I don't have 7. Kill 100 enemies with melee attacks in Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3. I think that's... Is that an only achievement that I haven't done yet? Because that could go for Vanguard. Incinerate the armor of 25 enemies. Well, guess who is gonna do that today? Maybe not today, but in general. Hit different each other with multiple biotic powers. That's gonna happen during the Vanguard playthrough, I guess, or Sentinel. Insanity without changing difficulty. 2 games, the Mass Effect Legendary Edition. 3 games on Insanity. Jesus. Okay, maybe one day. Establish a rekindle romantic relationship in all 3 games, blah 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 blah. Okay, whatever. I don't care about relationships on this playthrough, to be quite fair. I'm not gonna activate the sound system because that might be a problem. Genuinely might be a problem. Let me check. Armor. That's weapons damage. What does this does? Increasing health. I'm gonna go for the weapons damage. And the casual appearance is what it is. I got a free Normandy ship available. Unread messages. I have nothing. Alright, let's go for the first mission. I suppose I could go for the Omega. Kelly, if you're gonna tell me there are unread messages, I'm gonna... The airlock is right there. Anyway. And apparently this is already 40% discovered, huh? Do I have to buy fuel? I hope not. Then we're gonna have to buy some probes. And we good. Explore the Normandy side. We have a bunch of planets to explore before we're gonna do this. I'm gonna leave Omega 4 as the last thing to do. And yes, I have a mod that removes the fuel requirement, because fuel requirement, I think it's kind of bullshit. It's only like basically a thing to drain you.
Probe. In research projects, iridium is used to upgrade heavy weapons, submachine guns, and assault rifles.
It basically drains your time and your money out, and money that you're gonna need.
Probe launched. In research projects, palladium is used to upgrade heavy pistols, armor, and cybernetics.
Also, the scanning of the planet is also a huge time vampire. So I basically decided to get another mod for that. 66%? Where's the third planet then? If this is 6... Oh, yeah, okay, I see it now. It's very close to the sun.
Probe launched.
I'm okay with buying probes. That is actually perfectly legit, but the fuel cost, that is just kind of... I don't see eye to eye with that. And I'm gonna explore the Normandy crash site because it's an easy experience.
Probe launched. In research projects, platinum is used to upgrade sniper rifles, shotguns, and medical equipment.
Good.
Probe launched.
Right, I don't have to just press escape all the time, just right mouse button if I want to, like, leave.
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress.
Oh boy.
Auto process interrupted at parse point ACO 6553.
Launching probe. Scans have found something.
Yeah, let's land over here. Why not? Gonna have to take the Miranda. Can cycle her appearance. I don't think that matters. I mean, I don't really have any choice but to take these assholes. I shouldn't really call her an asshole, but it is what it is. Cerberus officer and Jacob, you're gonna get upper. Oh, you only got 2 points because you suck. Okay, and Shepard, it is what it is. Fine. Let's save the game. Actually, hold up. This and this.
Incoming.
Taking cover.
Oh, actually, that's not really required, but fine.
Negative contact. Tag. Nice shot.
Yeah, they're gonna call reinforcements. You're gonna need biotics for that one. Okay, so Miranda is not really doing anything. Take that. What was that sound? I mean, if you can create it, that's a challenge for you, I suppose. Subject ID, yeah, I don't care about reading notes, honestly. What can we do? Warp, or actually don't use the warp. Ain't just stop you in place, so that's gonna do, and power. Okay, now I need a biotic.
Now let's finish you off. You'll die next. Careful, Shepard. Lost my target. Contact.
Is she dying? Nope. Right, when I'm aiming in this game, I basically cannot use power while I'm aiming. It's not Mass Effect 3. In Mass Effect 3, using powers while you are in the scope of the sniper rifle, it's a perfectly doable thing. There's a lot of work. Well, all the mods are gonna be a lot of work. Access data. Isn't this the data that I need to send to Alliance?
Contains the encrypted intelligence Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
Gee whiz, upload to the Alliance, because Alliance are friends. Only when they are not leaving us. Or putting us into prison. And there goes credits. And that's that. I'm gonna do a conversation with the entire crew anytime something important is gonna happen. Which in this case is not after, I think after getting Morden, that's the first time when I'm gonna have to do a serious conversation with the team. Okay, so what do we have? We have 2 other systems before I'm gonna do that. If I'm gonna go for Omega. What will be your expectations? Just so basically he doesn't talk. Well, not doesn't talk, it's something that doesn't break the game. Because you have to include a lot of things and make them work. Well, so that was a 1-planet system. Something that's not gonna break the game. Or basically a mod that skips the entire Jacob part. That doesn't remove him as a companion, but just skips his entire dialogue option so we can just directly get to the upgrade, get to his mission, that's it. Just shorten him up. Don't totally remove, because I think totally removing a character would totally break the game. But basically shortening it to the essentials would work just fine. So basically, ship upgrade, personal quest, that's it.
Probe away.
Nah, I don't think the removing of a Jacob would be a good idea. But shortening his existence in the game, yes.
Launched.
I'm all for shortening his existence in the game. Alright, that system is done. Now I'm gonna go for Normandy crash site. And after that, it's gonna be Omega. Always loyal? I mean, you can screw up with the quest, right? I don't know. I think that the quest for him should remain unchanged. That's the one thing, like the quest for him should remain unchanged. So people can have a choice. If there's a one thing that you don't want to remove from people is the ability to choose. This game is a lot about choices. Yes, I have the mod that gathers all the resources with one probe. Because scanning the planets is an absolute time vampire, and I do not really like that.
Anomaly detected. Probe away. I have found something.
Yeah, I also like it. Yeah, I don't know if you will be able to do that with Jacob because of the native script. Don't know how much you can actually touch within this game. No probes, all resources mod? I don't mind really buying the probes. I really don't, that's fine. Okay, so now exploring the crash site. The objective here is to collect dog tags. There are 20 dog tags spread all over the place and also some memorandums. And I can place the monument at the end, which I will also do. It would. I think removing Jacob would be a serious issue sooner or later, because removing him totally just, you know, kills the suicide run conversation. It kills a lot of conversations with him during his personal quest as well. You know, some of the things just cannot be done. Yeah, voices anything is possible in 2 and 3. Yeah, sure. Maybe, perhaps. Inches of the Normandy, don't need to watch that. Bye, Presley. The AI voicing is not as seamless as it could be, to be honest. Datapad says that basically Shepard have changed the outlook on aliens. In Presley's mind, because Presley was so stubborn when it comes to the alien presence. Mako gonna miss that thing. It's an amazing thing to drive. Yeah, I'm gonna get my helmet eventually. I think I even see it right now. Yeah, it's right there. And it's gonna be a decoration. Monument, I'm gonna place it somewhere else. I'm probably gonna place it right in front of the Mako this time. Been able to play so many times when testing easy armor stats. I mean, to be honest, this is possibly the only planet in the game existence that allows you a little bit more freedom. So I already picked up that. Pick it up, thank you. So that looks like a stasis pod. Okay, how many? 13. So I'm still looking for more. 6 more to collect. I already seen number 15. Oh, look, somebody who's dead. Moving on. Okay, I have noticed something. I don't know where that was. Ah, it's the good old memories of Normandy. The SR-1. That's 18. Okay, so I'm still looking for 2 more. Now where could I miss those 2? Probably somewhere in the middle of all of this. Most likely in the middle of all of this. Because I already have grabbed the one that was on Mako. Okay, there's one over here. And the last one... Where could it be? Because I just totally missed it. Because that's where the cockpit is, and we already have unlocked that cutscene. It's gonna possibly like one of the boxes that I have not shot. Oh, never mind, there it is. Alright, 20 out of 20. It's all the collected dog tags. Now I'm just gonna place the monument right next to Mako. Actually, let's make a screenshot out of that. Yeah, camera is free. How about hide UI? Oh, the tab is hide UI. Or not? Tab is actually console commands for me. Hide player, yes. Camera free till 0%. Left shift. Okay, that's better. And do that. And there we go. I'm making my screenshots with the Steam thingy. I don't really need to create a separate folder or use the special folder from the video game. I just don't want to deal with that. No, I don't really think I'm gonna be requiring it that hard. Then again, we'll see how it's gonna go. Alright. So that's all over here. Let's go for Omega. Recruit Veteran, Recruit Professor, Recruit Archangel. With also a couple planets.
Probe away. Probe away. launched.
You know, if you think those things are bad, try to pronounce a dwarven ruins in Skyrim. Good luck doing that. Gee whiz, I wonder who I'm gonna take as my crew for this mission. The amount of choice that I have.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
Oh, she'll know soon enough.
Cut the attitude. I'm not here to cause problems for Omega.
Things explode around you, Shepard. You can't blame Arya for keeping an eye on you. Afterlife, now.
Yeah, tell Trinity to calm her tits.
Quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Aim to show the map. I don't really think I'm gonna need the map that now. I'm definitely gonna go for the markets. That's what 100% is going to happen. And there goes Grandpa Zaid.
Please, you have to help me.
Or Uncle Zaid.
Good talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please, I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's gonna happen to him?
I'm gonna turn him in for the bounty. Don't much care what happens after that.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
And a lot to talk about.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns, runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes. I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
travel to Zoria, which I will eventually. Okay, so the first thing I really want to check here is talking with as many NPCs as I can get, and also getting to the shops. I need to get to the shop. This guy's gonna that's for the mission later. I don't need to talk with this guy right now. This guy's gonna be available as a conversation option. Thankfully, the club music from the Mass Effect 2 is not gonna copyright strike me, so it's all good. Repent! The end is nigh.
Humans are a blight on galactic purity. You, sir, you are a blight. You.
It's ma'am.
You. I might have something here for humans. Not much.
I'm in the mood to spend some money,
Cruzman.
but I think I can find better stuff elsewhere.
You won't find a better selection anywhere. Unless you're willing to risk the black market.
I'd rather deal with you than give money to those thieves. You sure we can't make a deal?
Look, I can't compete with the black market. I have to make a profit. I'll do what I can. But don't tell anyone or I'll lose my shirt.
Hey, this guy offers a discount. Okay, let me actually give you a shout out, Cruzman. I need to wait for OBS to react. Cruzman and slash shout out Cruzman. There we go. Playing Resident Evil, still practicing the speedrun strats, I assume. Okay, so that's the storm speed. I don't know what the storm speed even is. I'm gonna take the model cruiser because that's cheap. Sniper rifle damage? Yes, please.
That's interesting.
Okay, not that. That's shield regeneration, blood, drug, and armor. Okay, I don't need any of that. I'm doing good. Hope you're doing well. Playing Mass Effect 2. Enjoying it. Wait, isn't there like a guy? There should be a quarry somewhere nearby. Yeah, I think he's like down below over here, and he has his own private shop.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Human. Tell Captain Gaborn we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gaborn. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gaborn we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gaborn's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to ya.
No more talk. We know Gaborn's tricks. We leave.
Fun fact, the Vorcha voice actor is the same voice actor that voices Male Shepard in this game.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harry.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to Omega?
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
How much do you need to get off Omega?
I still need 1,000 credits to pay my way, but I couldn't let you do that. This is my mistake on my pilgrimage.
No.
It's my problem.
Shut up and get my money.
Here you go. 1,000 credits. Get out of here.
Thank you. With this, I can finally continue on my pilgrimage. I'm going to buy my ticket right now. Thank you again.
See ya. And I still get a discount for the shop. Win-win. Okay, heavy weapon ammo.
Oh, what's this?
Couplings. Heavy skin. Shotgun damage because I'm gonna use companions. Medic rifle. And the Geth plasma. Because it's a very good shotgun. Do I want to do some trolling? Nope. Don't feel like it. I want to do a nice, stable playthrough. That's the only thing that currently interests me. Where's Harry Potter? Where's that Elcor? Or did she? Vsauce, Michael here. Where is Commander Shepard?
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
Annoyed.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate. With pride,
Mostly.
My prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy.
I didn't knew that salvage parts could go hostile on me. Visor, headshot damage, that is the one that I need. Model ship, I'm definitely gonna take that. Capacitor, I mean I don't have any other arms, so that's gonna help me for now. Hack module, yes please.
I'll take it.
Terminus, not interested. Black Storm, also not interested, because it seems that I don't have the heavy weapon. I only have assault rifle, sniper rifle, and the pistol. And I also believe that I have already done everything. That's VIP only.
What do you want?
What's behind this door?
VIP section of the club. For those with the right name. Do you want something?
I'd like to join the party.
This really isn't your kind of place. Afterlife's main floor has lots of drinks and great music.
Okay, so to enter over here, I'm possibly gonna have to go through a different section of Omega. It's fine though. It is fine. Repent! There we go. Alright, let's go for Omega. I'm thinking who should I do first? I think it would be better if I would do Garrus first. Because he's gonna give me the Vindicator rifle. And then I can apply... Then I can go for Mordin Solace.
What are you looking at?
Don't you have something better to do than pick fights with people you don't know?
No, just the ones who get in my face.
You see my gun. Do you really want to do this?
Fine. You're off the hook. For now. See you around.
Bye, Felicia. And then just replace Jacob with then just replace Jacob with Garrus, and that's it. That's a mercenary recruiter. I'm gonna have to go back to Omega anyway. Bottle of brandy, no. I know there's a bartender in one of the sections that's gonna try to poison me. I'm pretty sure of it. It's Anto. Okay, there was Helena Blake. Helena Blake.
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm Helena Blake. We met a few years ago. I don't expect you'd remember.
Yep,
He
recurring
removed
appearance
two
from Mass Effect 1.
warlords from power and persuaded me to retire. I'll never forget it.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone to Omega? Opportunity, success, failure, all of the above. I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain air of civility, I suppose.
What brings you to Omega?
What brings anyone? I find this place suits me. I can bring it a certain...
And now you're on Omega. Once a criminal, always a criminal, eh?
Oh no, Commander. I retired. I know better than to go back on my word with you. You convinced me to turn my life around. I'm a social worker now, believe it or not.
That seems like a hopeless job in a place like this.
Quite the opposite, actually. This place needs it more than most. Doing the good work in a place like this requires that one understand how things truly work, which makes me uniquely qualified.
How noble of you. Good to hear. How noble.
That's more noble than I expected.
Noble? No. It's just that someone came along a few years ago and made me see the error of my ways. You convinced me that I could use my contacts and skills for things other than smuggling and exploitation. I thank you for that.
Yep.
Well, I'm glad to hear you're keeping out of trouble.
Thank you. This is all to your credit, Commander.
And we have nothing else to tell to her. Goodbye.
I have to go.
Of course. You must have more important things to do.
Yup. I'm surprised I have not found Fist. I do remember there was a Fist somewhere. Maybe he's in this section of Omega, because I know he is definitely in one. That's Dancer. And I know that Batarian guy, we're gonna have to have the conversation with him. So it's all good.
So, either of you ever been to the Citadel?
Ah, there he is.
Let me pay for that. Shepard? I heard you were dead. I had a party and everything. No hard feelings, though, huh? No, really. Thanks for taking the time to chase a small-time crook off the Citadel so I could squat in this shithole for years.
You're welcome.
And if you leave the straight and narrow, I'll be there to follow up.
Right, because you don't have planets to save and bigger shit like that. Nothing better to do than keep me down. Goddamn saviors of the galaxy, messing with a man's living.
Paycheck mission?
No. You said he had close family. They'll just want revenge. Kill the family first. Then he'll get angry, come at you stupid. And then you kill him.
Or do I have the paycheck mission for somebody else?
I'm the Patriarch. Aria's Patriarch. What do you want?
What do you know about Aria?
A few centuries ago, Omega was my rock. When Aria arrived, she had nothing but the clothes on her back. I thought she was another dancer. She killed half my men and convinced the rest that she could run this place better than I did. She came for me here in this bar. We tore this place apart. She crushed one of my hearts, shattered half the bones in my body, and left me alive.
What made her decide to leave you alive?
No, she doesn't destroy what she can use. She said I could have all my old comforts if I served as her advisor. I knew how things worked. I knew who to lean on, who to smack down, who to smile at. And everyone who respected me saw me beaten, broken. They knew that as strong as I'd been, she was stronger.
A Krogan as old as you must have some great stories.
I killed a lot of people, lived well, and was beaten by a small Asari who keeps me around as an example. My time is done. Anyone I killed is long forgotten. The stories are Aria's now.
Why do they call you Patriarch?
It's like an Asari matriarch, only male. was Arya's little joke. After she took me down, she let me live. Kept me around as an advisor and a trophy.
I should be going.
Okay, so he doesn't have anything else to say. Fist is over there. And that takes me over here. Which in the end takes you back to the markets. Yeah, it's pretty much back to the markets. Let's go for the bar. Bar is gonna have a side quest that I can complete right now. Hey Edgar, how you doing? Doing well, glad to see you. Yeah, I'm using a little bit of a graphical mods. Remove the depth of field, remove bloom, remove motion blur, vignette. I'm using mods that are basically eliminating annoyances. Ah, shit, I'm dead. Well, that's it. That's another playthrough done.
Say something, Commander.
You're an asshole, Jacob.
What's going on here?
You ought to be all right. Just take her easy. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't.
Yeah. If you're using original, yeah, that's. If you're using original game, yeah, that's probably what is going to happen.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
It's just that one Batarian bartender. He's got a stick up his ass about a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk, and an hour later, he was puking blood.
Duly noted. Let's get back to work.
Be careful out there.
Oh, let's get back over there. Let's kick his ass.
Do I know you? No, you humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house.
Okay.
What do you think these people will do when they find out you're poisoning your customers?
Poisoning what now?
This has nothing to do with you.
Who's next? Turians? You don't like them either, right?
Answer the damn question, Forvan.
You want a piece of me? I'll leave your corpse for the fortune.
First.
Not taking any chances.
Okay, Clint Eastwood.
Bastard deserved what he got.
He definitely did. Let's forget for poisoning Shepard.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one with me tonight.
A colony called Freedom's Progress has been attacked by unknown sources. Log in another in the club.
Alright, I think at this point everything is pretty much done. There's a mercenary recruiter, but we don't need to talk with him. I believe that this guy is gonna give me a quest later, and it's gonna be a quest about Patriarch. This bartender has the cerise thingy? Walk away. No, I'm good. I'm good. Oh, there's a bottle of brandy. Yep. There we go. And now we have half of the ship rescued that way.
You want to talk to Arya.
Okay, talking directly to Arya right now. Fine. I can do that.
That's close enough.
Stand still.
If you're looking for weapons, you're not doing a very good job.
Can't be too careful with dead specters. That could be anyone wearing your face.
I was told you're the person to talk to if I have questions.
They're clean.
Depends on the questions.
You run Omega?
I am Omega.
She's also Trinity from the Matrix.
But you need more. Everyone needs more something, and they all come to me. I'm the boss, CEO, queen, if you're feeling dramatic. It doesn't matter. Omega has no titled ruler and only one rule. Don't fuck with Arya.
Unless you're Morden.
I like it. Easy to remember.
If you forget, someone will remind you.
And then I toss your sorry ass out the nearest airlock.
So, what can I do for you?
So you must know what's what on Omega.
Everything that's worth knowing. I don't usually give it out freely. Information is power. Mundane things you
And
can
money.
find yourself. Take a walk in a back alley or buy one of the mercs a drink. Better yet, talk to the entertainers. They give great tours. Just don't waste my time.
Tell me how you got set up here.
That's as privileged as information gets. I have many friends and enemies I keep at varying distances. I don't count you among either. We'll see how useful you prove. Short answer, mind your own damn business.
Okay.
One scan and we're straight to business. People are usually more concerned about who I am.
Your death was downplayed, but hardly what I call a secret. I had to make sure it was really you. You could have been anyone, anything. Whatever you need will come out on its own. I'm curious, but Omega doesn't really care about you.
How typical.
I'm trying to track down Archangel.
You and half of Omega. You want him dead too?
Why is everyone after him?
He thinks he's fighting on the side of good. There is no good side to Omega. Everything he does pisses someone off. It's catching up to him.
Just the kind of guy I'm looking for.
Really? Well, aren't you interesting? You're gonna make some enemies teaming up with Archangel. That's assuming you can get to him. He's in a bit of trouble right now.
What kind of trouble?
The local merc groups have joined forces to take him down. They've got him cornered, but it sounds like they're having trouble finishing him off. They've started hiring anybody with a gun to help them.
Sounds like that might be our ticket in.
They're using a private room for recruiting. Just over there. I'm sure they'll sign you up.
It actually makes me think that maybe going for Morden would be a better choice. Because Morden has two skills that can reduce the armor. And I think I might actually go for Morden first.
What can you tell me about Archangel?
Not as much as I'd like. He showed up here several months ago and started causing all sorts of problems. If you make your own laws, which everyone here does, he makes life difficult. He's reckless and idealistic, but he seems to know enough to stay clear of me.
Hey Dante.
Which merc groups are after Archangel?
Blue Suns, Eclipse, Blood Pack. They're Omega's major players. Unless they're at war, you'll never see them together. But one thing they hate more than each other is Archangel.
I command the Shepherd, 300,000 Batarians. Well, it's not like he could avoid it.
Do you hate Archangel?
I don't have time for hate, but I distrust them all equally. For now, I'm happy just to let them kill each other.
I appreciate the help.
See if you still feel that way when the mercs realize you're here to help him.
I'm looking for Morden Solus. Do you know where I can find him?
The Solarian doctor? Last I heard, he was trying to help plague victims in the quarantine zone. I always liked Morden. He's as likely to heal you as he is to shoot you.
What can you tell me about him?
Used to be part of the Solarian Special Tasks Group. He's brilliant and dangerous. Just don't get him talking. He never shuts up. If you really need to find him, take a shuttle to the quarantine zone. No guarantee they'll let you in, of course.
Yeah, memes. Okay, I think that's all I'm gonna get.
Yes. Just try not to bring the plague back with you.
Enter quarantine zone. I'm gonna do the Morden solos first. Because Morden, I think Morden is a little bit easier to do. To get to the Morden, I need to get to the apartments.
Complaining is pointless, human. There's a plague. Nobody gets in or out. I told you to get lost, lady. The plague has the whole zone quarantined. Nobody gets in.
I'm human, you ass. Humans can't get the plague. Now let me get my stuff out before looters get it.
This thing affects every other race out there. We're not taking chances. Nobody gets in until the plague has run its course.
You can't go in. I'm going to see Morden Solis.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally, a human that can hear. Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
You can't keep me out. I'm gonna lose all my stuff.
I'm doing you a favor, human. Anybody in the quarantine zone will be dead from the plague or the gangs in a few weeks.
Who do you work for?
I didn't think Omega had any kind of law enforcement. Who gave the order to quarantine the slums?
Fresh off the transport, huh? Arya Tilok calls the shots around here. She's got her little blue hands on every business in this district. And a plague is bad for business. She hired us to keep anyone from entering or leaving the quarantine zone.
So you're saying the slums are completely sealed off?
Finally,
You can't keep me out.
doing you a favor, human.
There's a Solarian named Morden Solis in the slums. I've got to get in there to find him.
The doctor? Yeah, crazy bastard opened a clinic in the district a few months ago. The Blue Suns weren't too happy when he moved in. I hear Morden's trying to deal with the plague. I wish him luck, but the area is still locked down. Our orders are to wait until either the plague or the Blue Suns kill everyone. Then go in and clean up.
Listen, you're stuck here till this quarantine's over. That could take weeks. What you really need is to get this problem solved right now. That's what I do. Solve problems. Let me in and I'll get this district straightened out.
You think you can fix this? Why not? Quarantine is more to keep infected people in anyway. I'll radio ahead, tell them you're coming in.
Wait, you're stopping me, but not them? You son of a bitch.
You don't have a grenade launcher, lady. Get lost.
Bye, Felicia. I mean, I also don't have the grenade
Humans
launcher.
are immune to the plague.
I also don't have the grenade launcher, so sucks for me too. Zaid. I guess. I mean, I'm gonna take Zaid. I'm gonna distribute his points because I don't want to. I don't want to have Jacob. Jacob sucks. So we have disruptor armor, or rather ammo, and that's all I can do with you. Shepard has nothing. Miranda has nothing. Let me check your equipment. So we have Mattock, which is also good. I'm gonna change my weapon too. I'm gonna take the Mattock. And Miranda can stay as it is. Jacob is event specialist, you know it. Okay, both of us are gonna get the power up. Let's go. I'm always going to take a look around if there are like any upgrades available for the weapons and armor and anything like that. So I'm definitely going to need it.
cleared to come in.
Yeah, then maybe don't pop out like that. Scared the living shit out of me. Spill the beans because your waifu tally always.
Blue Suns and Vorcha shooting anything that moves.
But because I'm playing as female shepherd, romancing is out of the way. Yeah, those are definitely Blue Suns.
Plague control at its most basic. Pile the bodies in the street and burn them.
Find magical segments. Yeah, I know that, but I have the minigame skipper, so I don't have to worry about that. Spectrum victim. Gonna go for him too. Leah all the way? Sure, why not? It's your choice.
Human. Should have guessed. Bad enough you infect us with this plague. Now you lack the decency to even wait until I die before you come to steal my possessions.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Get away from me, human. Your kind has done too much already. Your plague did this to me. Your faint pity is the final insult.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Humans looking for the human sympathizer. I hope the Vorcha burned Morton and his clinic to the ground. I hope you... I hope... Damn it. Damn you.
Okay, stay with me. This won't cure the plague, but it might help a bit.
Oh, you helped me. Why?
It's what I do. I don't know if I can find a cure for this plague, but I'm gonna try.
Your words sound sincere. Maybe it's the fever. But as you said, what have I to lose? What do you wish to know?
Why are you so convinced humans are behind this outbreak?
The plague is too potent to be a naturally occurring virus. Airborne transmission across numerous species, near perfect mortality rate. It had to be created in a lab. And since humans are the only species not affected, there is only one logical conclusion.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread the virus so they could take over the district?
Vorcha are immune to disease. A human-created plague wouldn't affect them. But if the Vorcha created the plague, why wouldn't it affect humans? Besides, the Vorcha aren't smart enough to make a virus like this. They're scavengers. Sorry, human. You may not want to believe it, but all the evidence points to your species.
I need to find Morden Solus.
He has a clinic on the far side of the district. He's taking in refugees, offering to help those infected with the plague. I was afraid to go to him before. He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
What makes Morden worse than dying from the plague?
The Blue Suns tried to press him for protection money. He killed them, stunned them with some kind of toxin, then gunned them down. He's not just a doctor. Doctors don't execute people and display the bodies as a warning.
You to see your hormone burn? I mean, that's cruel.
You were talking about Vorcha earlier.
Before the quarantine, the Blue Suns controlled this district. But as their numbers fell to the plague, Vorcha moved in. The Blue Suns are fighting to protect their territory. But as the plague spreads, it's only a matter of time until the Vorcha overwhelm them.
For me, Morden is gonna be an MVP, 100%, because I'm gonna orient my class around tech damage, mostly. I'm gonna take Miranda with me at all times because she got a very good passive buff.
Aren't the Vorcha immune to the plague? What if they spread
But
the virus so
Morden
they can take over the
can do a lot of stuff against armor, and Miranda can reduce the...
Besides, sorry, human. You may not want to believe it. And since humans...
Aren't the Vorcha immune?
Sorry, human.
Where's the option that I'll send someone to help you?
He is dangerous, but perhaps he can help.
When I find Morden, I'll tell him about you. If he has a cure, I'll make sure someone gets it to you.
Thank you. My time is running short, but at least you have given me a flicker of hope to brighten the darkness of my final hours. I don't want to die. Whatever Morden is, I will risk it if he can reach me.
I should go.
Goodbye, human.
Alright, let me save the game. Because now I need to figure out which door I should open. Should I go this way or this way? Okay. The power cell's over here. Turian victim?
Tried to claw his way out. Can't say I wouldn't do the same.
So we have entries to listen right now. Okay, let's go.
Idiots can't tell the difference between the plague and a simple cough. Nothing to do now but sit tight and wait for them to wise up. Good thing we brought a deck of cards. Nobody's even come by to check on us. Never thought the Blue Suns would turn their backs on me. This group used to stand for something. When I get out of here, I'm gonna make them pay. I think he really does have the plague. Gotta get out of here before he infects me too.
Okay, Miranda, you're swapping for the submachine gun because shotgun is not gonna be very good for you.
He's still talking to me, though. Good to hear his voice. The company is nice. Nobody should die alone.
At the year that this game was released, originally COVID was not even an idea. Alright, so we have that. Override the first save. It's a door to bypass. And I think I need to bypass this door. Gonna take the creds. Alright, time to move. So we got the staircase to go up, and we also have a path over there. Are those... Yeah, those are Blue Suns.
I see you, Shepard.
They don't. Gonna go upstairs first. salvage the circuits. The more money, the better.
Taking cover.
Loud and clear.
Okay, you're still alive, and I don't approve of that.
Hostile down.
Are there any more? Yes, there is.
We got company.
I like the fact that this gun is bolt action. I really enjoy bolt action rifles, but this one is weak. It's just weak. That's my... Oh, Vindicator.
What's this?
No, it's not a Vindicator. It's just a assault rifle part, but it's still gonna be useful for me. Not sure if I should go that way. Don't really remember the layout of this place. Jesus Christ, that was awful. Sit down. There's still a Vorcha over there. Not a Vorcha. What's the name? The doggos. And this path is blocked. Might need to load the previous save file at this point.
Here we go. Watch the Krogan.
Yeah, Varen. Well, now my weapon is dry.
It seems we've crossed into Vorcha territory.
The Blue Suns have given up a lot of turf. Just what I like to see.
Okay, now I can switch to the sniper rifle. It's back to full. But of course it changed the ammunition again. I really might need to save the file from the previous save file. Because I went for this direction and I think this leads me directly to Morden, which also means I went way too far. Because there was something else to explore. And I'm pretty sure there was.
Hey, back off. We got here first.
Okay, that's definitely one of the locations, but there was another one with like a family.
Hey, what did I say? We found this stuff. It's ours.
Ah, forget it. Nothing but junk in here. This place is worse than the last one.
What are you doing in this apartment? Did you kill that Turian?
What, the guy on the floor? Nah, the plague took care of him.
Yeah, I will load the previous save file.
We got a big day tomorrow.
I will load the previous save file because it bothers me way too much. It doesn't leave my head. Okay, so I got element 0. Got all the entries from that, I will assume. The entire disease story. Gonna have to listen to that again, sadly. But honestly, I'm just gonna save more often. That's it. Okay, so I definitely could move over here. It's not a problem.
Hostiles incoming.
Really need to get that semi-automatic. Alright.
Switching
Switch.
sidearms.
Yeah, exactly. Switch the weapons. You don't need that one. My energy drain is colliding with the wall. Don't like that. Wasn't there like ammunition on the table? There it is. I know that this game has quick saves as well, but I prefer to use good old regular hard saves more than anything else.
This looks interesting.
Yeah, so this is where the assault rifle part was. Yeah, okay. Okay. Gonna load the game over here, because this is where we have came from and there was this ambush. And I wanted to explore more over here, behind that door. But I missed it last time. Yep, there's this family over here. I had a feeling that I have missed something, and I was right. And I was right. Hate being right.
Oh, thank God you're human.
When we saw that door open, we thought those Turians had found us.
Well, before I'm gonna have a conversation with you, how about I'm gonna steal your 4,000 credits?
Ever since this plague started, the Blue Suns have been out to get us. They're killing as many people as the disease.
Why are the Blue Suns hunting you?
We didn't do anything. Pretty much every non-human in the district wants us dead.
They think we caused the plague. Humans aren't getting sick, and that's all the evidence they need. God knows how many of us they've already killed.
They should be looking at the Vorcha, not us. Ever since the plague hit, they've been taking over Blue Sun's territory.
You said the Vorcha moved in just after the plague hit?
Right after the district was quarantined. Vorcha are immune to diseases, so they're not getting sick.
Not sure where they came from. Never saw many Vorcha around before. Sure seemed like they were ready for this.
Only nobody thinks the Vorcha are smart enough to create a virus like this. The Blue Suns need someone else to blame. Like us.
You said the Vorcha were taking over Blue Sun's territory?
Trying to. The Blue Suns don't go down easy. The plague softened them up, but they still have enough firepower to hold some of their turf. The Turians are getting pushed back. The deeper you go into the district, the more Vorcha you'll see. Unless they see you first.
What else can you tell me about the plague? When did it start?
The first cases cropped up about 2 weeks ago. Nobody paid much attention until it started to spread. Usually takes about a week to kill you, but it spreads fast. 3 days after the first outbreak, there were over 50 known cases.
That's when everyone noticed humans weren't getting sick. Then the quarantine came down and everything went to hell.
Any idea how the victims contracted it?
Not sure. Probably airborne. Even after the Blue Suns started sealing victims up inside their own apartments, the plague kept spreading. Now they just gun victims down and burn the bodies in the streets. Doesn't seem to be helping, though. People are dying by the dozens.
Jesus. Okay, what about the Blue Suns?
Tell me more about the Blue Suns.
They're a mercenary gang, mostly Turian. Used to run this district. Kept things nice and stable for the most part.
As long as you paid your monthly protection fees, everything was cool. Rates were pretty reasonable.
Monthly protection fees. Wow.
This damn plague hit. Everyone started dying. The Vorcha started moving in. The Blue Suns lost control and the whole district turned into a war zone.
I guess this is all.
I need to find Morden Solus.
Oh yeah, him. He's got a clinic on the other side of the district.
Heard he's taking in refugees now, trying to help plague victims, offering protection from the Suns and the Vorcha.
Sure. A doctor with military-grade mechs helping people for free. On Omega, grow up.
You don't trust me? You should go to the clinic.
You can't stay trapped in this apartment. If you get to Morden's, you might at least survive until the quarantine ends.
Are you nuts? We'd never make it. The streets are crawling with Blue Suns and Vorcha. We don't even have pistols.
Besides, I'm not risking my life on a rumor that some Solarian might offer me sanctuary.
I know you're scared, but your only hope is to get to Morden's clinic. I'm gonna be under fire from the Blue Suns and the Vorcha, so I can't take you with me. But I promise you this. I'll do what I can to leave a safe path for you to follow me. It's risky, but I think it's your only chance.
Okay, you're right. We'll never make it if we stay here. We have to try. We'll wait here for a while and give you time to clear the way. Then we'll head for Morden's clinic, if we're lucky. Maybe we'll meet you there.
Alright, so that's +5 to Paragon. I knew that I'm gonna miss something over here, and it was these guys. Now I can go for the other path, so I can kill the Blue Suns and the Vorchas. Okay, so I already picked up these assault rifle parts. Save the game. Let's go upstairs first. Because they don't attack, they don't expect the Hey JVOP, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well, glad to see you. That's one shot, one kill. This is a much better position to be in. You're doing great. Glad to hear that. I'm doing good myself. You know, playing some Mass Effect 2. An enjoyable experience, though more action-oriented, undeniably. More action-oriented than your regular RPGs, but besides that, an amazing game.
Come close and try that.
Okay, another guy. Sorry about that. I think there's a hair on my mouse lens. Also switch the weapon and warp me this.
Take your eyes, check. Quit hiding.
Nah, I'm good. I could take the shotgun proficiency on the collector's ship, you know, turn invisible, right in front of the enemy, skill, shotgun, dead. Like in Mass Effect 3. I'm gonna miss Mass Effect 3, especially the multiplier with the Piranha shotgun. Jesus Christ, that was good. Piranha shotgun, 7 8 rounds, Infiltrator, sticky grenades, and that's all you had to do. Then after that it was just tech explosions piling up on top of each other. And it was glorious. That's a clinic guard.
No funny business once you're in the clinic, unless you want to.
Yeah. I know. Chill.
Good call. Morton's around here somewhere. Go talk to him. We need all the help we can get.
Sorry, too busy to stop and chat. You should go find Morden.
Morden saved my life. I owe him everything.
This clinic is a sanctuary. If you're looking for trouble, go somewhere else.
I actually want to talk to Morden only, but I'm looking for other things.
Use melanorin. Plenty on hand. Almost as good. Causes cramping in vegetarians. Supplement with butemerol.
Melanorin and butemerol. Got it.
Senesine is the catalyst. Bonds to genetic markers. Hard to find. Expensive to mass produce.
There's more palladium. Medical capacity, which I'm definitely gonna need.
No. Demazine toxic to humans. Not an option. Not an option.
Yeah, first let me loot this room before I'm gonna do anything. Insurance policy, if you will.
Professor Morden Solis?
Don't recognize you from area. Too well armed to be refugees. No mercenary uniform. Quarantine still in effect. Here for something else? Vorcha? Crew to clean them out? Unlikely. Vorcha a symptom, not a cause. The plague. Investigating possible use as bioweapon. No. Too many guns, not enough data, equipment. Soldiers, not scientists. Yes. Hired guns, maybe.
Relax, Morden. I'm Commander Shepard, and I came here to find you.
Oh my god, I missed Morden so much.
Mission? What mission? No. Too busy. Clinic understaffed. Plague spreading too fast. Who sent you?
Ever heard of an organization called Cerberus?
Crossed paths on occasion. Thought they only worked with humans. Why request Salarian aid?
I'm on a mission to shut down the Collectors, and I need your help.
Collectors? Interesting. Plague hitting these slums is engineered. Collectors one of few groups with technology to design it. Our goals may be similar. But must stop plague first. Already have a cure. Need to distribute it at Environmental Control Center. Vorcha guarding it. Need to kill them.
I'll get in and deal with the Vorcha.
That sounded troubling.
Vorcha have shut down environmental systems. Trying to kill everyone. Need to get power back on before district suffocates. Here, take plague cure. Also, bonus in good faith, weapon from dead Blue Sun's mercs. May come in handy against Vorcha. One more thing. Daniel, one of my assistants, went into Vorcha territory looking for victims. Hasn't come back.
I'll keep an eye.
If I see him, I'll do what I can to help.
Thank you. Told him not to go. But he's smart. Bright future. I hope.
I found a Batarian plague victim near the entrance to the neighborhood. Can you send someone to help him?
Risky. Blue Sun's Vorcha still battling. District not secure. See what I can do.
Investigate. Okay, let me see what he can tell me.
What can you tell me about this plague?
I think after I'm gonna do all the conversations with him, I'm gonna take a small break.
Purpose seems experimental. Destroys respiratory systems with harmful genetic mutations. Makes sense to avoid humans. Unnecessary to force mutation on human genetic structure for sake of variance.
Unnecessary mutations? What are you talking about?
Possible goal of virus. Testing viable mutation levels in various species. Horrific, but feasible for collectors. Humans known to have diverse genetic background, wider range than other sapient races. Makes sense as control group.
What do you know about the Vorcha?
Cowardly, opportunistic scavengers. Not tactical or aggressive. Scale of attack unusual for them. Suspect Vorcha working for collectors. Distributing plague, collecting data. No proof, but theory fits evidence.
Any idea where I can find Daniel?
No. Heard infected Batarians trapped behind Vorcha lines. Daniel went to help. Warned him not to go. Too dangerous. Patients here need him. Stuck out anyway. Wanted to find him myself. Can't leave the clinic. Have to look after the patients.
Have you had any trouble at the clinic?
Nothing major. Blue Suns came for humans, made threats, killed them before things escalated.
For a doctor, you're awfully calm about taking out a group of mercs.
Wasn't always a doctor. Some work with Solarian Special Tasks Group. Can handle myself. Advantage of being Solarian. Turians, Krogan, Vorcha, all obvious threats. Never see me coming.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
The environmental plant.
Yes, good. Restore power. Release cure. We'll be here when you return.
Hey, level up. M6 Carly headcanon acquired. I know what pistol I'm gonna use next. Okay, let me see the squad. Can I level up? Only 2 points, and I need more than that. I need 3 points at least to increase one of the skills. Because I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna go for cryo ammunition. That's just not gonna happen. Miranda got 0 and Zed got 2, but to upgrade him I need to get 1 more point. Okay, there's nothing over here. How much time do I have? Hey Sid! How much time do I have before I'm gonna... Yeah, I think this is the door. Only got 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break right now. I'm gonna save the game. I'm gonna take a break right now. Gonna exit the game. Wait for the screens to stop going crazy. I'm also gonna shut this down. This one down.
In California, huh?
That was the first 3.5 hours of Mass Effect 2. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Now I'm just gonna do the informational stuff and I'm taking a break. Break's gonna take me 10-15 minutes. It depends if I have something to do in the house. Anyway, first of all, I am supporting the StackUp.org fundraiser. The fundraiser, basically the goal of the fundraiser is to help the military personnel, military vets, currently deployed soldiers, and help the military vets and prevent their suicide. I'm basically having this fundraiser. I'm gonna do this entire fundraiser for the month of November, so if you guys want to help, there's probably an option in the chat, and there's also another option somewhere near the stream title, so you guys can click it. I don't know how it works on mobile. Anyway, that's about charity. Links to my YouTube, Discord, where you guys need is down below the panels. Discord for now when I go live, YouTube for VODs, Twitter for random stuff. When it comes to forms supporting me, there's subs at reviewing Naisuki emotes with the Prime and the regular Twitch subs. Option of bits for more unique subs, and for donations. There are 3 links: Streamlabs, Stream Elements, Ko-Fi, if you guys want to. But I urge you guys to support the fundraiser more than supporting me, at least support this month. But yeah, I'm gonna play some clips in the meantime while I'll be AFK, so enjoy those, and I'll be back after the break. We're gonna play some more Mass Effect 2. Don't go anywhere. BRB.
Fruitless. The war is over.
Section 12.J, those refusing to comply with a curfew order are to be pacified. Repeat, will you comply?
Will you comply?
Repeat.
There we go.
Will you comply?
Will you comply?